Hello everybody and welcome to part 3 of the Guild Wars Factions playthrough. So last time we spoke to Master Togo and he wanted us to go talk to the warrior guy, Headmaster Zan. So here we go. A little bit of experience just for talking to him, okay. Okay, so to become a great warrior or even a good one, you'll need a vast amount of training. Each great journey, however, begins with just one step. To make your first step, seek out Talon Silverwing in Sunqua Vale. He is a great Tengu warrior and there is much he can teach you. Okay, I'll look for Talon Silverwing. Okay, we've got a signet here, so we gain some more health. We don't really need that because we've got that troll unguent. Sever artery sword attack, inflicts bleeding. We don't really want any of these because we're not going to be using the sword. We're going to be sticking with a bow. So we're actually, we're going to be going to talk to the Tengu. Now the Tengu are a bit more mysterious in Guild Wars 2. They hide behind their wall. Actually, I've just realised we've just unlocked a few quests, so that's what we had to do. But yeah, the Tengu in Guild Wars 2, you don't really get to see them. You get to see maybe a couple of Tengu in Lion's Arch, I think, and outside their big wall that they've built up as well. But in this one, they play a slightly more prominent part. So after the issues and the flooding by Zaitan and stuff like that, they actually become a little bit more reclusive and they don't really trust any of the other races in Guild Wars, which you can't really blame the guys too much because, well, would you go around trusting people after there's been a huge wave nearly wipe out your civilization? So let's go straight out there and do it. So we've got a primary quest which is locate Talon Silverwing. But we've also got these couple of lesser sort of quests, just Xingzhe Island quests. So a belt pouch and appearance of the Naga. Okay, I thought there was a quest up there, but there isn't. Okay, let's go. We'll go outside and we'll see which one is actually the one that we need to is the closest, and if we can sort of complete them along the way. Okay, so back into Sunqua Vale. So if we go slightly up north, we get to see Talon Silverwing. A belt pouch quest takes us into the Panjian Peninsula, and appearance of the Naga takes us into Sume Village. Okay, so Sume Village is another outpost. Let's head north first of all and complete our primary quest. What is this collector collecting here? So Naga hide. Okay, so if we get Naga hides, we can go to this collector and we can trade them for what is she giving us? Okay, so maybe a better bow or something like that. Various different weapons and items. We're a little bit beyond these manted drones now, slightly higher level, so we should be able to take them out fairly quickly, especially with this preparation skill that we've got here. How much does this is 5, how much does that take off? Only 4. So there you go, that's already, that expertise is really helping us out. In fact, we could put that up a little bit more, or we could put our marksmanship up. This is a marksmanship skill, so if we put that up, it should increase, yep, from 25 to 28 damage. So already we're coming well on our way to doing a little bit more damage to various enemies within the area. Wow, we took half of the health off that in one hit. So the actual game, I mean, I was very surprised when I come back. It is a lot more, it's still very popular and it's a lot more populated than I actually sort of imagined it would still be, which is really nice. And I'm in a good guild here with plenty of active people playing, and we do sort of events and stuff like that, so that's really nice to do. I've only just got to a level actually where I can sort of competently go into events and things, but I'm still learning the skills and stuff for my Necromancer again. I'm having to relearn everything again, but I'm finding out loads of new stuff that I never knew before. So it's all good fun. Right, so Talon Silverwing, I assume Headmaster Zan sent you? Well, let's have a good look at you. Yes, the Headmaster is a shrewd judge of potential as well as a great warrior. During the wars known in these lands as the Tengu Wars, General Zan bested me on the battlefield. He saw something in me then and spared my life. I am sworn now to protect and serve him. If he wishes you trained, then trained you will be. Okay, so there were Tengu Wars. Right, so Cyclone Axe. Do we have to use these to actually... We might actually have to use these skills. So let's equip. Let's not worry about that. Let's just equip one of these skills just in case. So let's go. Oh god. He didn't do anything for a while. We took half his health off before he actually activated. He's level 12 actually. Oh, did he just... Oh no. Okay, that's okay. He just... I thought he healed himself fully, therefore. God, he's going to be a bit more difficult to attack than I first anticipated. Okay, so we've got to go that way. We've got to go that way anyway for a couple of other quests and stuff. In fact, all three of these need to go that direction. Appearance of the Naga actually takes us into that village anyway, so we might as well go there, talk to that person, see what's going on. Sister Tai, do you have anything to say to us? Nope. There is a lot of walking in this game. It's it takes a little bit getting used to actually after playing Guild Wars 2 and being able to waypoint everywhere that you go, which is kind of a shame. I don't know how I feel about the waypointing. It's very difficult though not to. I'll say that much. Even if you sort of feel like you want to make a character and waypoint as little as possible, you still find yourself jumping around and waypointing and all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of a shame that I've got into that frame of mind. But Guild Wars 1, it's definitely pulling me back out of that, walking to places instead of just teleporting from place to place. Are they under attack? No. There's that boss over there, isn't there? Oh, let's not worry about the boss at the moment, because if we get killed, then that's going to be the end of us. When we get into this village, I have to get rid of this Cyclone Axe spell as well, because we don't actually have an axe attached to us. Although we do have one in our inventory, so we could possibly do it. So the Naga is kind of weird, because these are Naga, but they're basically crate, aren't they? Like in Guild Wars 2. Purple dye. I seem to get a lot of purple dye. I think that's the dye I've got the most of. Okay, so we can take level 3s down pretty easy now without any issues. Still, those bosses may cause us a little bit of bother, but once we get to level 6 we should be able to take care of them pretty easy as well. When you kill bosses actually, you also get a little plus 2%, 4%, all the way up to plus 10% health and energy, so that's quite a nice thing to do. Definitely go around killing as many bosses as you possibly can, that way you can get through the rest of the map a lot easier. Okay, so here we are, Sume village. Let's go chat to Sister Choi Yu. Sister Choi Zhu, is it? I'm not sure. Forgive me, anyone who knows how to pronounce these names. I'm not very good at this kind of thing. Dwayne's blessing upon you, child. Are you a new student at the monastery? Yes, I thought so. I can always recognise the face of an eager young student hungry for knowledge. If this is your first time on Xingzhe Island, you should really visit some of the local landmarks. Here in Sunqua Vale you will find Zennai Falls, whose waters supply most of Cantha. You can then take the Tormat Pass to Kenya province, which is a truly lovely place, and also one which is quite difficult to get past that last boss. While you are there, be sure to visit the Tengu village of Eri, as well as Ongshan Island, where the Kappa make their home. To the east is Yaya Bluffs. Pass through the Sunkar Caverns. It is a breathtaking ice cavern that will lead you to Heiju Lagoon, where of course you absolutely must visit the bustling Hanxing Pier. The merchants there carry some wonderful goods. Okay, so we're now talking about the appearance of the Naga, which means we should have to go out and to Zennai Falls and find the Naga that have invaded the area. I'm going to see if we can do a couple more quests before that, because past knowledge tells me that there is a lot of Naga there, a lot of enemies to deal with all at once, and I'm not too keen on getting killed this early into the thing. It's kind of odd that I've never actually been able to do that survivor quest. I always just die before it. The closest I ever got was level 19 out of 20, which was really, really irritating, I have to say. Let's get a couple of bags. And I think we're going to get a belt pouch in that belt pouch mission, so we won't worry about that for now. Let's get a key, Xingzhe key, couple of them. 5 of them will do. And that will be okay, I think. Is there anything that we can sell here? We'll keep the bones. Starter sword, starter axe, and various things like that we can just get rid of. We don't need any of them. We'll be able to use them. Monastery credits. Now I can't quite remember what monastery credits do, but I think we can trade them in for some quite nice items later on, so we'll bear that in mind. We'll try and collect as many of them as we possibly can, and hopefully we'll be able to get some really nice weapon or something like that at the end. I'm not sure if that is what it is, or if you can use them to buy experience perhaps. Can't quite remember, but we'll find out soon enough. Okay, so Panjiang Peninsula. So that quest is down there. Track down Wengar. That's a little bit further on. So we'll do the belt pouch one first. Speak with herder Saingluju about getting treated hides. What's going on here then? I bring a message from the Crimson Skull for farmer Zheng Zhou of Sume village. Okay, so that's close enough. Speak and then be gone. Could be something going on here. Captain Queeman of the glorious Crimson Skull Guild orders the people of these villages to pay 2/3 of their crops in tribute. We will starve if we give you that much. What you ask is impossible. We have many mouths to feed in our guild as well. Surely a farmer eats less than a fighting man. Farmers work to grow those crops. You do nothing to deserve them. We protect you against outsiders. None dare attack this village while we patrol these lands. You godless sons of Kappa rob the village blind. There better be something happen after this. I take it your answer is no, Captain. Queeman will not be pleased. You and your Captain Queeman can go to the mists for all I care. This is not the end of this matter, farmer. Right, we may have to... We may get a quest from this guy, actually. Or not, so we just sat through that for nothing. Okay, well let's continue to the belt pouch quest. I was hoping that that would actually go on to something else. Maybe, I think if we go out of the realm, the thing, and back into it again, a quest activates, but we won't waste any more time with that. We'll go down to this belt pouch quest. Oh, got stuck on a bit of terrain there. Okay, so there is herder, can't pronounce his name, Saingju. Hello there, I keep the monastery supplied with food and other necessities. Is there something I can help you with? A belt pouch. Okay, let's go up here and grab some leather, which it looks like the Crimson Skull have stolen from this guy. So let's go sort them out. If any warrior... Oh, well, I just cancelled out my whirling defence that I was going to put down. Let's get rid of the raider. In fact, let's kill the mender first because it's a healer, so we don't want that guy to be healing. In fact, it looks like a ritualist. Or smiting prayers, though. That is a healer's spell, isn't it, I believe? Or skill set. So much that I need to relearn about this game, and factions has just thrown even more on top of it for me, so Forgive me, I used to be fairly knowledgeable about this game, but 2 years of not playing certainly can change that. Okay, belt pouch. Thanks for your help. Here's the treated hide you were looking for. Okay, so we need to take them back to Xingzhe, but we won't do that yet. We'll continue with track down Wengar, who is just over the mountain here. Music in this game, really nice. Background music is fantastic. It's really nice just to listen to as well. It's quite peaceful. There's some really nice sort of dramatic moments that occur as well. Ah, there's another quest here. Let's see what this one is about. You look like the sort of person who gets around, if you do not mind me saying. Do you think you can do me a favour? Those accursed Kappa have been eating my crops and I cannot get rid of them with just a pitchfork. It is too dangerous by far. But there is a hunter named Sakaro visiting the Xingzhe monastery, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, they promised a Kappa trap. Okay, so let's go get the Kappa trap. Plus, that Ranger Sakaro may help us quite a lot with giving us a few more skills. So I've got no problem at all with going over there and helping that guy out. Okay, here's Wengar through the sunflower field. There's a few Kappa over there. Level 6, slightly bigger one. Can't wait till we get a little pet actually. Help us out a bit more. Thieves have been stealing long beans from the bean fields nearby. I cannot abide thievery or those who practice it. There is no honour in that profession, none at all. So go to the bean fields and see if you can catch those crop thieves at their game. Okay, I'll take care of it. Mighty blow, we don't want that. Oh, frenzy. Oh no. I was meant to take frenzy. Okay, we'll do that again when we go into Sume village or Xingzhe monastery, wherever we're next at. But for now, let's get to the bean fields and make sure that no one is stealing these beans. Alright, crop thieves, here we go. Pets are quite interesting actually in this game, because not only do you don't just get a pet and it stays at the same level all the time, they level up to 20 the same as what you do, but also you can evolve them and they get bigger over time, but you can evolve them into different types. So you can have just say like a hearty bear, and a hearty bear will have less attack, it will do less damage, but it has a lot more health. And then you've got the other extreme, which is dire, which does plus 15% more damage, but has like minus 60 health to it or something like that. And depending on how you attack with them, if you stand back and you just let them attack and do all the damage, then they will turn into like a dire pet. But if you sort of attack more and you have them hang back and guard you and stuff like that, then that means they will they'll turn into a hearty pet. So depending on what you want, if you want a more defensive pet or a more attacking pet, you can sort of pick and choose as you wish. Right, so we've basically got to go to Xingzhe Monastery to complete those quests. I'm going to go into Sume village first though and then head out, because I think that farmer may have a quest for us if we go back out there and talk to him again after witnessing that little standoff with the Crimson Skull Hunter. So let's go through here. Also, actually, it'd be interesting to know what you guys think about how long these videos should be. Should they be 15 minutes long, or should they go sort of more towards a 20-minute to half an hour length? It's difficult to kind of tell what people like in terms of videos. Okay, so the farmer does not seem to be here again. No, he's not here. Okay, let's just teleport back to Xingzhe Monastery. And with that, guys, I think I'm going to call that a video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.